Hi guys, how are you? Hi everybody, how are you today? You guys know my pet peeve. I hate being late, but I decided to go ahead at the last minute because these pictures just came in and put Wendy in the lineup. She's at it again, people. She's at it again. So this is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about Chrisean and Blueface, the new Bobby and Whitney. Oh, we've got so much to talk about. They just won't stop, people. They just won't stop. We're going to talk about Pete Davidson being in trauma therapy because of Kanye. That's the rumor he's putting out there, people, because of Kanye. We're going to talk about Nicole Linton. She's that travel nurse that had that accident that it hurt a lot of people. We'll talk about that. And then I just added to the lineup, Wendy Williams, cited again, drunk as a skunk. So let me bring up the panel. Hey, Diva.
Hey.
Hey, Carrie.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Are you gonna keep
What's
doing
up?
that?
What's up?
Carrie,
What's up? What's
please.
up? I know. We got a lot to
Let
talk
me
about.
put my banner up. I remember by myself. Now I can walk by myself. I put up the banner. I did it, Mom. I did it.
You growing up.
If you haven't already signed up for Perry's hotline, please don't forget to do so. The number is 1-702-553-3288. And it's the hottest ticket in town. And it's the best. And Perry's the best. And everything's the best. Have to do with Perry. There. I got it out. Do you like it?
There's nothing else for me to say. There's nothing else for me to say. You said it all.
There. Okay, I got it today. All right. Let's get right into it. We don't even have time, people, for small talk.
No.
So I wanted. No, yeah. I can't say hi to listen, I don't care how you guys are doing in the chat. I don't have time for small talk. You got to get into it. Let's start out with this one I just added at the very end. Wendy Williams was spotted out. Drunk as a skunk again. Was caught coming out of the store by TMZ. Now, first of all, this is not a coincidence. I'm trying to tell you, paparazzi only go to certain spots. Someone has to be calling this in. I lived in LA. I've been there since what? How long have we been in California, Perry? Since I was a little girl. I know how all this works. I know people in the business. Somebody is calling the paps on Wendy. Okay, that's one thing I want to say. Another thing I want to say, is it me or is she getting terribly skinny?
Yeah, she's looking real skinny. I was going to say that.
She's in the boom boom shorts again. That's what Tommy calls them. She's in the boom boom shorts.
Crack is wet.
Well, look how thin.
Oh.
She just looks very thin to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Those legs. I mean, my goodness. Oh, Wendy, every time I see you, it's getting worse and worse.
Yep.
She was stumbling. I can't show you the video because it's TMZ and they will strike you, okay? They say, we work hard for our money. We were called and tipped off. And I'll be damned if any blogger shows all this hard work that we put up with.
Yeah.
So they don't allow. They're very strict with showing their stuff. So, but she was talking to them. She was drunk again or high, stumbling over her words again. They were asking her, how's her day? They asked her about the new wedding. She didn't answer questions about that. She came out, walked to this car, went back into the store, came back out with some kind of guard or something, arm and arm, took her back to the store, back to the car, pardon me. I wish I could show you the tape, but you guys just shoot over after this is done to TMZ. She's slurring again.
Yeah.
Wobbling, walking funny.
Mm-hmm.
There's no more else I can say. I mean, we're watching the deterioration of Wendy Williams. And when I thought when she went off her show, that would be it.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish that would be it, because this is getting hard to watch.
Yeah.
And her brother coming out every so often saying she's not fine, and then comes out and says she's fine. She's not fine.
No.
Stop
No.
going back and forth. You guys are watching someone with substance abuse problems, and there's nothing anybody else can do.
That's it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So I decided to add her to the lineup. I don't want to see her like this, but we are following the story. And maybe one day we could add to the story Wendy's finally in rehab. I
Yeah.
don't know. Any thoughts, guys, before I move on?
I don't know. I mean, she's looking sort of bad. Sort of mommy that movie with Nino Brown was in it.
The new movie with Nino Brown.
Yeah, when we start seeing those crackheads out there or something.
New Jack City, period.
That's it. No. Seriously, and not to say it could be an illness, it could be whatever, right? But when you see somebody just start to whittle down like this,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
I mean,
she's very thin. That's probably size 2.
0. She's
Maybe
tall.
a 0. Maybe it's a size 0.
Yeah, she's real tall.
Oh, that's right. That's
Mhm.
right. Oh, Wendy. You guys,
Yeah.
we gotta pray for Wendy. This is bad.
I mean,
Wendy.
she's stumbling and just
Yeah.
walking pretty much like an old lady or something. I mean, I don't even know.
She
Shit,
was
it's
wobbly.
bad. It's not
Yeah.
good. It's not good.
It's not good. And who keeps calling the paparazzi on her?
Well, the
This is
person
no
that
coincidence.
probably the same person that drove her there. We'll be there in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
Oh,
one
oh my God. Okay, Perry, you just figured it out. Somebody's selling stories to the pops.
Probably.
You know what? I'm not even sure if they even sell them that way for side pockets, or are they just doing it for publicity? Because she's still trying to come out here and let everybody know I'm fine. I'm back. I look 30. No, you don't.
Oh, someone said in the chat, it's going so fast. Wait. Someone said it sounded like a mental health problem and not drinking. She was literally slurring when she was talking.
Yeah. She's doing, she got a lot going on.
Right,
And
right.
don't forget, when Tommy did get fed up, he said it was alcohol and drugs.
Yeah.
And he did say mental issues too. He said a lot.
Did he say
He
mental
did.
health?
Yeah, and he even said
Drug
she's trash.
induced?
He said she was trash. I guess he was so
Yeah,
Oh
no,
mean.
my
he did.
God.
He
Yeah.
called her trash. Yeah, that.
And then
That
next
was rough.
week, and
That
next
was
week,
rough.
I love her. We talk every day. Well, come
Yeah,
on, whatever.
yeah.
It is what it is.
It is.
But
Yeah, it is.
I
What it
mean,
is.
for real though, I mean, we can laugh. I mean, I ain't really laughing at the thing, but we got to call it how we see it. You know what I'm saying? And prayers out to Wendy for
Yes.
this. I mean,
And that's all I'm gonna say,
it's hard to
because
watch somebody go down
it's
like
hard
that.
to watch.
But the people that are with her are exploiting her too, Sharrell, because why would you even take her out and about in that condition?
Mark my words, Diva. Someone's calling the paparazzi.
I believe that.
And I
Yeah.
don't even see her walk out with a bag or nothing. So let's just go to this empty ass store or whatever, or walk in and walk out. I mean,
Somebody's calling the paparazzi, and they're doing it for money. They pay
Yeah.
good for Wendy
Yeah.
Williams. Pardon me.
Yeah.
They pay good.
Mhm.
They paid. I know someone that sold a story to TMZ on Teen Mom. That was $60,000 for Teen Mom.
Wow.
I'm about ready to sell a story.
Somebody's selling a story to the pops for money, because it's no. Listen, don't let these celebrities fool you. If they want to go incognito, they can go incognito.
Mhm.
We've
Yeah.
seen Janet Jackson at the movie theater. Nobody knew it was Janet Jackson.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, she at least could get out with a veil on or something. Just something. Just like Michael
Listen,
Jackson
they
did.
know how to live without being photographed by the paparazzi, unless you are really hot and got a really good story. You go, and then they camp outside your house like Britney Spears.
Right.
But mostly, you've got to go to Mr. Chow's. You got to go to the hot spots to get photographed.
Mhm.
Yeah. They not at the local bodega waiting for a star to come
They're
out the
not.
store. Come
I've
on.
seen DMX at McDonald's. Remember that period? I was like, oh,
Yeah.
just seen DMX. They can live their life
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
Who was that the other day? It was Nicki Minaj. She was at some store, and the guy recognized her, and he didn't say her name, but he knew who she was. Like, they go places by themselves unless they are a hot story, something crazy going on in their life.
Right.
Wendy Williams is getting called by somebody close to her.
I think
And
it's a
that's
way
all.
for them to try to upsell the new podcast or something, because like,
Something.
let's keep it real. We ain't seen Wendy on an actual show probably in a year and a half, too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oof, it's
and
been that
then you got all
long.
the bad stuff in between. So you got to try to upsell and, oh, I'm fine, this and that. And to
Well,
try
they're
to get
making it worse
publicity
because
out.
every time we catch her in public, she's slurring.
Right.
Yeah.
But the problem is, yeah. And it's going to keep getting worse because,
Mm.
you can't put a show on when the person's not well. You know what I'm saying? Period. She's not well.
All right, let's move on. I've got to
Yeah.
move on. Poor Wendy. Oof. It really hurts my heart. I just did something to Diva and Perry. Hold
Yeah.
I hit the wrong button.
I was starting to think you wasn't well.
All right. I can't play the next sound clip because I don't want copyright strike. So let's move on to Pete Davidson. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Pete, skeet.
Did you call him Skeet? Perry, stop. That is so wrong. Let's move on to Skeet. Okay, people. Skeet is being reported today that Pete Davidson went into trauma therapy. That's like trauma, the word trauma, in April because of Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the things that Kanye was doing to him was triggering. The video of the cartoon burying him. Remember that cartoon?
Yeah, that's triggering.
Rapping in a song about beating him up.
Yeah.
I can't.
No.
Text messages. Now, this sent him to trauma therapy. The text messages in which Pete said, "I'm in bed with your wife." Okay, I can't. Pete,
Yeah, it's just too much.
I can't. And then Kanye's post yesterday about him, Pete Davidson dead or something like that. I'm not even going to go over it again. Listen, he's in therapy because of Kanye and not because it's by what does he have? Personality disorder? Not because of that. Not because he suffers from depression. None of that. It's Kanye. I can't with Pete. I can't. Listen, Pete.
Why the fuck you lying?
No, listen, he's traumatized. Don't do that to Pete. Don't do that to Pete.
No.
You're not falling for this, are you?
Come on.
Come on, Diva.
No, I'm being dead serious. He's traumatized. You done said in a song that you was gonna get me, okay? Then you write on a newspaper article like faking like I'm done, I'm gone, I have left this earth. He has been traumatizing him from the moment he said hello to Kim, okay? Kanye has been traumatizing that man. It's not right.
This is not the Catholic. This is not the Catholic Church. Okay, you're not a nun, none of this stuff like that. Let's keep it real. Like, if he heard about anything, look, you act like all this stuff Kanye said just came out 2 days ago or 3 days ago, right?
I know.
But he wasn't traumatized when he was hitting that coochie, right?
Here, you gotta stop.
No, I'm only saying this, right? I'm just keeping it real. He's heartbroken now. He was whipped up and he got dumped.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where his drama coming from. It's trauma.
It's a mixture of everything, right?
No. That other shit ain't got nothing to do with it, Diva.
He's heartbroken and he's traumatized all in one. So he needs therapy. He needs trauma therapy. And Kanye should pay the copay.
The word is not traumatized. The word would be embarrassed. Yeah. That's it.
No. Listen, it's none of that. Pete was in trauma because he's been in trauma since the Ariana Grande days. He suffers from depression.
Oh, yeah. I'm not talking about his everyday life. I'm talking about like this actions from Kanye didn't bring on no extra.
It did not. It did not.
It did.
No.
I'm waking up to messages in my phone and all my friends telling me Kanye talking about you dead. Now come on now.
Matter of fact, he didn't even get no movie role until Kanye said something about it. He should be thanking Kanye. He ain't traumatized. His ass embarrassed. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Embarrassed and heartbroken.
Yeah. He is heartbroken.
I mean, he's seen his little 4 foster kid walk away. You know what I'm saying? And
Perry, stop. At first you called them north, south, east, and west, and now
Well,
you're
no,
calling
well,
them
I'm saying,
foster
well, maybe
children.
no. I'm saying he had a vision on them being his kids. Is what I'm trying to say.
You called Kim's
And that's
children.
why he's traumatized. He done
Yeah.
got the tattoos on there. He's
Mhm.
traumatized.
And now he needs surgery now to remove those damn tattoos.
You called the
Look.
children foster children.
Yeah, I mean, look, and I don't mean it in that kind of sense, like that part. But I'm just saying, for him, it was
Oh.
like a dream come true. I got a girl with a fake ass and these kids. You know what I'm
Perry,
saying?
stop. You're going to hell. Stop. Perry,
I'm
stop.
just telling you how
He had
people
a
work.
family, Terry. He was serious about the family. He was serious about them 4 kids and being a daddy to them. He's traumatized. He's traumatized.
Don't you get it? He's serious about anybody that say, hello, Pete Skeet Skeet. Because he fall in love just like that. I'm just saying. If it wasn't Kim, it'd be some other person that he done ran the hell off.
Oh God, not today, Perry. Not today. Let's just get through this.
I know, I'm just getting angry.
He's traumatized.
Shit.
Oh my God. Whew. Okay. Bonji says for someone with mental health challenges and him losing his
dad on 9/11. That's a lot.
Oh,
That's a lot. As a
I'm with
child.
Diva. Really, Bonji? You're with Diva?
Lay off Ski.
Well, no, see, I mean, no, and all that is traumatizing. I get that part, right? But he didn't come out and say 9/11 traumatized him. He said Kanye did. Okay. Now, people have problems for years, but just because we in current time right now, if I do something to you, I'm not the cause of all your other issues. I'm not saying he don't have issues. He do. He really do. I feel sorry for his father and wish him the best in that stuff. But this guy was thinking about did Kanye traumatize his ass?
Yes,
and I'm
he
saying
did.
No.
Yes, he did.
I
You
can't
telling
get it.
me?
I can't
You
do
telling?
it.
You making songs about me? You making songs about me? I'm having nightmares.
Yeah. Well,
you putting
I
the
mean,
newspaper up? Come on.
No, he wasn't so traumatized.
Look, Perry, you got Yo-Yo clowning. She said, Cam's cooch traumatized him, not Kanye. Y'all, okay. Perry,
No,
I can't.
I'm just keeping it real with you, right? I mean, because if it wasn't for that, he could have just walked on by. But his ass is embarrassed. He thought he was the next king of America. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell Pete Skeet shit. Right? Now the time come down, and then hell, he probably hate to lose to a black man, Kanye. Kanye beat him.
Perry,
Got his woman back.
Perry, okay, you're
saying.
clowning.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Big
DJ says Perry's oh wow. Perry's on point as usual. He needs a time out. My goodness.
Time out, Perry.
All right.
I can't.
I'll be back.
Thank you. You need a smoke break. Go ahead, Perry. A smoke break and a long one. Because this next story, it's a mess. Let's move on, people. Now let's talk about the new Bobby and Whitney. That would be Blueface and Chrisean Rock. Okay. Because remember, I told you they're the new Bobby and Whitney. They're going to give me plenty and plenty of stories, and they did not disappoint. I just learned about this couple just a couple weeks ago when I started watching Baddies because of my son. These people.
It's a shame, Sharrell. That's a cute picture.
It's just no. These people are crazy. Everybody involved, including the mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so this story starts with the mom. This is crazy. It all started with this post. So Blueface put this post up. He said this on social media about his mother. Okay. He said, he meant no. My mom say what my mom say. Child, it's not written very okay. Nothing. He means nothing my mother says is true. I don't even know that lady anymore. I lost her to the internet. She just want to be known. On social media. She just want to be known to get her hair done for free. She ain't even allowed to see her grandkids. So he's telling her right here, he don't want her to see the grandkids anymore because she lost herself to Instagram and nobody wants to be in a mix with her.
Wow.
What he meant. Yeah. This is crazy. Okay. He's talking about his mother, the one that birthed him. Okay. The woman that
birthed the cloud.
Yeah. They gave birth to the cloud.
Yeah.
Here she is. She's pretty. She's really pretty. I hate to say it, but Blueface may be a little right. Okay. A little right. So she responds here. We're going to ignore this response because she responds about 4 or 5 times. This is the response.
But part of it though, Sharrell, is she right? When you let somebody put their paws on me, you done lost your mind. As a mom, you don't let nobody put their paws on me.
Okay, Diva. I tried to stay away. I was on timeout.
Okay. So she responds about 3 or 4 times. Once on social media. Okay, she went on talking trash about her son. She responded underneath his post, and then she responded this right here. This is the one I'm choosing to read because she putting family business out there. I'm big. Remember how you guys are? What I told you how I am about my family.
Mm-hmm.
If Donald Trump was my father, remember we argued about this. I don't think I would turn him in. I would wait till the very last minute to say I didn't know about the insurrection. So I'm very protective of my family. So this is what she said. Her name's Carlisa. She said, "You poor baby sounding all soft." She called him soft.
Wow.
You lost your mom to the internet. You supposed to be a gangster pussy ass ninja.
Oh.
That's what she said. Suck it up and stop acting like you can't finish the play. If you can't see the pass, run the ball yourself. Money turned you into a follower.
No.
Ain't no guarantee this weirdo ain't going to fumble it just like you did then. You gonna be sitting there looking stupid. Game over. Stop being lazy. Move your damn feet and write the music. You always want someone to finish it for you. Now, this part, I couldn't imagine my mother saying, "Don't forget, you aren't allowed to take your children anywhere without the supervision of their mother."
Wow.
Is his mother young, Sharrell? How old is she?
I don't know. She looks young. I don't know her age. She's very pretty. She got a little thuggerism. But she is always on the internet. I subscribe to her.
He got a point. And Diva go, well, yeah, no.
No, he do got a point. I mean, he lost her to the internet. They both lost to the internet. They both got issues.
I get it. We go both ways. But I'm glad he said it because I don't want to talk about nobody mama.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about anyone's mother. Canelo says, "Sharrell, why does Chrisean look like Benzino?" I think Chrisean is pretty. I'll go into Chrisean in a little bit. Let's put up here the response. Hold on, let me get to it.
Oh God, both of them. This is mother and son. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. They both a hot mess.
Wait, no, hold on. Who do you think the response is from, Diva?
Oh, it's not from her son, it's from the girl?
It's from Chrisean. Well, nobody talking to her.
So she's gonna get in. She's gonna save her man. So she's obsessed with him.
Well, nobody talking to you, Chrisean. Okay, nobody was talking to you. This is family business. Stay out of it. But no, here she goes.
I was gonna stay out of this, but I just really need to make this clear because I think you're like delusional. He's like this or whatever the fuck you want to say because of you. You start with the mother. You not your mother. You like a weirdo. Like you like clout. Like I don't know. My mother don't do this. She don't do Instagram. None of that. Like my family don't do Instagram beef. None of that. Like you're not really family to him. And the only reason why you left you got beat up was because I wasn't going nowhere. You know what it is when what it is, what it is. And I think you're jealous of that because Stop lying my name. You don't know me, shorty. I don't. That's crazy. Why is you doing this? It's gonna be real sad when you really can't ever.
And she says, see your son again. Now, first of all,
She might be cute, but she can slide that damn tooth back in.
Yeah.
I'm a mother. Oh, look what somebody put. Look what somebody put in the chat. Wait, hold on. It cracks me You are wrong for that, Flip. You are wrong for that. I'm done. I'm dead. I am dead. Chrisean is a beautiful woman. She got her teeth knocked out when she was fighting Blueface baby mama. Okay.
Oh my God.
She is down for Blueface. Now, first of all, I wouldn't want any not kid, woman, whatever, talking to me like that, calling me shorty.
Right.
That's
Right.
why you got your ass beat. What?
Right.
To his
You
mom.
still talking to me and you hit me? You stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. She is not treating that woman like a mom. That's their business, but something going on with Blueface and his mom. Like y'all need to, y'all ain't got no phones.
Something going on with all of them.
Well, it gets
Yeah.
worse. It gets worse. Chrisean's all in Blueface business. All worried about their relationship when you should be worried about your relationship with Blueface. Let me see what this says because I can't see. You hold on, guys. She found out that Blueface gave his baby mama. I can't think of her name. What is her name? I had her name. Oh, I'll look it up in a minute. A chain. Okay. They just had a baby, a newborn baby, a couple days ago. Okay. So she getting clowned yet again. She never leaves the man. I'm going to show this how he was just all on social media showing the chain to the mom. I mean, that he got for pushing out the baby to the girlfriend. This is just mad disrespectful. She's trying to act like it don't bother.
This nigga funny, giving a bitch a chain. I don't know what y'all want. Like, you know, I'm drunk for real, but I want to be 100. How the fuck we just bust on his couch? You pull up on your baby mother. Then it was funny because you told me not to post when we was at the gym today. You said not to post you this morning. What are you?
It's embarrassing.
You know some real shit. If I take myself out of this equation, I don't need none of y'all, none of this drama. The dick is fire, but yeah, I'm not crazy as y'all seem. Like,
What are you doing?
Okay. Come look and check it out. You did such a good job pushing that baby out. Now I have to come through. This is your pregnancy gift. You feel me? Have a baby by me, you feel me? Bust you down.
Okay.
It's so disrespectful. It's not even funny. Now, so remember, I just started doing these stories about these two, for not even a week, just a couple, 2 or 3 stories I did about these two. So you guys, I was saying, I need to know more about this couple. Let me know. You guys sent me this bio of Chrisean that this guy, he was rapping the bio. I can't think of his name, but I don't know if this makes a difference, Diva. Tell me if it makes a difference with you. Chrisean lived in the inner city of Baltimore. I lived in Virginia. You don't go to the inner city of Baltimore. She's the 11th of 12 children. They all lived in a 1-bedroom apartment. Her father is in prison and her mother is on drugs. Should we cut her some slack?
Yeah, I feel bad for her.
No.
I mean, I do, but I mean, it's like a cry out for help. And, you know, I could feel bad for her as much as I want to, but she needs to get some kind of professional help.
I don't feel sorry for her. How many people we know been born into the inner cities in a bad situation?
Come on, so many people. So
I
many
can't.
people. You hear about homeless people who study on the train to get into college. Like you can, your circumstances doesn't have to dictate your entire life.
Mhm.
So at this point, she's seen enough, been through enough with this man. He's totally disrespecting her. She talking about she don't have to be there, but yet she won't go nowhere.
Right.
She wrote on this wall one time, "I love Blueface," even though they broke up. She said, "You can't get rid of me." She won't go anywhere. They have a fist fight in the middle of the street. You go back for more. Then this is sad. This is the last part, is that she gets drunk. Now, I use these clips from Hollywood Unlocked, but if you want to see the full video, you go to 9 Meg on YouTube. She went into a drunken, embarrassing. It was bad.
Because it is hurting her.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
It is.
She's traumatized, like Pete.
No. No. We ain't gonna slide skeet in this shit. This is I'm saying, have you ever heard, for real, people, that you're a product of your environment? And I'm not gonna put a band-aid and excuse what she's doing. I'm just saying it's a cry out for help.
It's a cry out for help. Okay, let me play this
she's been
clip
crying
real
for
quick.
years. How she acting? Go ahead.
So today, when I posted him this morning kissing him, right? He like, I'm not on that shit. I'm on some other shit. Like, he really mad about whatever. First of all, nobody told you to tell what happened, what you saw on my phone. Two, if you really done with me, kick me out. Don't do that halfway shit. That shit is not rocking. I'm not rocking like that. Like, for real.
Oh, sorry. It went on and on and on. She was drinking for hours, laughing, but I think she's laughing to prevent from crying.
Right.
It's in all her life. Now, I'm just not gonna give her an excuse, but I'm just saying it could come from how she was raised, never got attention, always was in a toxic situation. 11, 12 kids in a 1-bedroom, father in jail, mother on drugs. That shit is toxic, okay? And not to say that she couldn't do better, because now she got a chance to do better. She just needs somebody to, some mental help or something, because people get used to not having anything. It's sad to say. If she probably never felt love.
He can't get rid of her. She could do better.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why he can't get rid of her, because hell, probably most of her life she probably never felt love, right? And even the little love he might give every other weekend, she'll settle for that because it's better than nothing. That's all I'm saying. It's a sad story for me.
Thank you, Bonji. Bonji said, "Here's the first offering for a tooth." She has a tooth. She has a tooth, a fake teeth with a picture of him on it.
It looks like in the drinking video, she actually had a tooth in. I mean, I guess she plucks it in and out. But the thing is, she talking about just kick her.
Oh.
Just go.
You paused on my screen. Do it again. Say it again, Diva.
I said the man offered her $100,000 to just go. She talking about, don't do that. Just kick me out. What more do you want? He's with other women. That's telling you got to go. Like, leave.
Right.
Yeah.
Low self-esteem. Yeah, just disrespectful.
Exactly.
It's sad. Yeah.
It's sad. I don't even think she's so young right now. She is just trying to survive.
Right, exactly.
She don't even realize she's making herself look bad. She doesn't realize it. Well, you put a tattoo of somebody's face that don't give a damn about you. It's sad. It's sad. And unfortunately, some women never grow out of that.
Yeah.
And she may never grow out of it. The whole thing is, and not like I said, but y'all starting to come around. When I said it was sad, y'all want to blow it off. The shit is sad, right? And I just think that she may go the rest of her life like this, because really, and you can say, well, she did this and that. She don't value herself. She just wants something that, and it's hard for a kid to grow up not being loved in some kind of stable environment, right? So when person give you a little bit of that, you don't want to let that shit go. That's why she's not leaving.
Tamika reminded me of what she did. She said, y'all, she knows she used her menstrual cycle blood to write on the wall, I love Blueface, and I'm not leaving
no.
him like that. It's just insane.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he's
This,
gone.
this is worse than Bobby and Whitney. At least Whitney had money and she could control Bobby somewhat.
I'm just saying
It's
this. He shouldn't feel safe.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this shit ain't gonna end well, and I'm saying that now.
Yeah.
Oh, you
It's
don't
not
think it's
gonna
gonna
end
end well?
No.
No.
No, I
Because-
mean, you don't think it'll be a big mess, do you?
No.
Mhm.
This is what I'm telling you. From what I'm seeing in her background and why she ain't left yet, she ain't gonna never leave peacefully. If you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Have
I
another
feel the
baby.
same way.
Act like you want to move in with the other baby. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
a fatal attraction 101.
Oh, you think she's gonna
Oh,
clown?
I'm just well,
lose
she already
another
done
two?
that already, but I'm just saying that I think neither one of them are stable. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
with this
She's not
shit,
stable.
she ain't gonna let it go because it's like you work. I mean, in her, she feel like she worked all her life for this moment and overcame the other stuff in her mind. She ain't gonna let this go and go back to the way it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has children with somebody else. He's in a relationship with the baby mama. He's in a relationship with other people. You are low on the totem pole. Please, Chrisean, girls, stop. Save yourself.
I wouldn't even feel like it's safe to hang out with Blueface. Just
No.
because, I don't want to be the innocent bystander.
You know what, too, Sharrell? If he better not mess around and get her pregnant.
No.
Because
That can't happen.
he's messing around. He's playing games, though, Sharrell.
Yeah, he's
I'm
playing
telling you,
games.
if she gets pregnant, he can really forget it. Because he could kind of forget it now. But if she gets pregnant, whoo, she's going to be an emotional wreck, and she will not play games at that point.
I don't think she's playing games now. I think it's
Yeah,
already
she's not.
It's
I mean,
sad. It's sad. It's
he
sad.
might well just swallow up his mistakes and go back and just love her to death because this shit ain't gonna end well if he try to leave. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Let's move on to my final story. Nicole Linton. You guys don't know the name, unless you know the story. This is her in her good days. This is the woman that is responsible for that crash that in LA that she was going 90 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone. She hit 5 vehicles. 3 of them caught on fire. I can't show it to you. You guys probably seen this. This has been everywhere.
They had
Okay,
to see it, yeah.
everywhere.
It's a nice picture of her.
That's in the nice days.
Yeah.
Better times. Let me put it that way. She stood in front of the judge yesterday. It's so much more to add to the story. It's really crazy. Let me do the backstory really quick. She went in front of the judge yesterday. She did not enter a plea. She said that she needed more time. She is being charged with 6 counts of MDR. Okay, that's the M word. 5 counts of vehicular manslaughter. She did not enter a plea yesterday. They're saying right now that there's no evidence of alcohol in the system. That's crazy. That's totally different, though, the story that her friend gave. Let me put a picture of her friend up. Remember the friend?
Mm-hmm.
The friend came out right after this happened. Let me see
Told all her good business. What a friend. What a friend.
She said she was drinking. She said she got in an argument with her boyfriend. She was with her right before she got in the car. The friend tells a different story, but the investigators came out yesterday and said that there's no evidence of alcohol in her system, but it's still under investigation. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's some paperwork blood work that needs to come back or something like that. But the saddest part and why I really wanted to do this story is because she took the life of a 23-year-old. Where's her picture? Named Ashray. Her name's Ashray. She was pregnant. She had her 1-year-old son with her who lost his life.
Wow.
So she lost her life. The unborn baby lost his life, and then the baby's father, whose name is Reynold Lester, lost his life. Those are some of the people. What I found interesting is Ashray's family came out and said that they forgive her. I did it again. Hold on. That they forgive her. I'm not that forgiving. You had no damn business. Nicole's was a traveling nurse from Houston, traveled to LA to do some work. She had 13 prior crashes on her record. 13. You don't have the right to take my family's life and me to forgive you. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. That's why I did this.
I wouldn't be neither.
I'm really not. Now her attorney is saying that she suffers from mental health issues. I guarantee you that there was probably some kind of record, if the 13 previous crashes wasn't enough, that had gave warning signs that she did not need to be driving
on the road.
Right.
A menace on the road.
Crash took place in front of a gas station. 2 gas stations, one on this side and one across the street. You don't have my forgiveness. You just don't. And people say, here's her at the time of the crash. There are really horrific pictures out there I just can't show. That's her at the time of the crash. They made sure she was okay, sent her to the hospital. She worked for Kaiser. That's a not so good hospital in California. I don't like Kaiser. She probably shouldn't have been a damn nurse.
Well, no. I mean, not if what the attorney is saying is true. But I just wish that attorney could have been somewhere in her life years ago when she took her ass to DMV to get a license. Because something probably needed to be stated then. 13 crashes, and now she got a mental problem. She shouldn't have been driving and damaged all these people's lives. You know what I mean?
And she cried in front of the judge. Don't cry now. Don't cry now. That's how I feel. You chose to get in that car. This has got to be one of the worst stories I've heard in a long time, people. But it's everywhere. Have you guys seen it? It's everywhere.
Oh, I don't seen it every day. There's always an update or something.
Everywhere.
It's yep.
It's very sad. She was a menace on the road, and I want to know why she was still driving. So those 13 previous crashes, whoever let her slide with all that, they need to be investigated too. I mean, 13, was they all her fault? Like, we need to know more. We need more details on this. And what mental condition causes you to speed, okay, and crash into all of these people? They just trying to come up with stuff now. I don't know what happened. I don't know, she wasn't paying attention. We need more details. But since she's problematic and this wasn't her first crash, there's more to this story. We need to find it out. But her snitching girlfriend running her mouth.
Look, she didn't crash not one time, not 2, 3. 13. It takes a long time to get to 13, people.
Yeah, it does.
It takes a long time to get to 13.
Yeah, it does.
Somebody needs to be held accountable. And you say, Diva, you think the law should be stricter on drug drivers? You think you should get the book?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Because look, you took out many lives here. A whole family.
Right.
The mom, the baby inside her, and the 1-year-old, and the father. Come on, this is too much. And then the girlfriend, if you knew she was drinking and you let her drive, you need to clink you too.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You said you want to run your mouth and tell everything you know. Why you didn't stop her? Why you didn't say, give me the keys? Why didn't you say, let's take an Uber? You watched her get in the car knowing she was drunk.
This was Humpty has a good question. Who are we gonna sue? Who do we blame?
There's a lot of people to blame, and this girlfriend, and wherever she was drinking at, in this girlfriend that you
want to blame the girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm blaming her.
Telling the truth.
If we going down, Sharrell,
it's not the girlfriend fault.
And you drunk, I'd be like, give me the keys.
No, but it's not the girlfriend fault.
Have you ever? I don't know, Diva.
I mean, it's her fault for being irresponsible. And let's keep that shit right where it's at. And the people who allowed her, if she do have a mental problem, to carry a license.
and who
Okay.
gave her all these drinks, but they're saying there was no proof of her being that drunk. She
Right.
didn't look like she was pissy drunk sitting on the side of the curb. She did look like she was kind of there with it.
Well,
When she was
I
sitting on the
mean,
curb, she wasn't like this, like falling out or
well,
nothing.
I
Do
mean,
you know what
after
I
that,
mean?
I mean, after that kind of explosion and shit, that'll snap you out of any drunkenness. You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
Let's
Yeah.
start taking some calls. Who's up first? We got Sin and we
What's up,
got
Tia?
Bonji.
Hey y'all.
Hey Bonji. Hey
Hey,
y'all.
Hey y'all, how you
Hey
doing?
Val.
Hey, what's
hey,
up, man?
Val.
hey.
Sin, let's start with you first. Sound off.
Okay, I'm gonna say this about Kim Kardashian. If y'all noticed, she started messing with Pete when their new show was about to start. She broke up with Pete when the show ended.
Oh no, y'all mess. Y'all
But
are
I'm
a mess.
serious. And Wendy Williams, my heart just dropped when I saw her. I mean that it's like
What can we
difference
say?
day and night if you see her on TV. Yeah, if you see her on
Yeah,
her, they're running reruns, and you look at her. Mm,
it's bad.
Somebody is
It's
calling the paparazzi just to get her to show that she's fine. She need her own money. She's fine. She's fine. But you're not fine. You wobbling out, and then you get confused. You go back in the store to get somebody to help you to walk to the car. Oh my goodness. I
you
don't
can't help
know.
anybody that doesn't want help. It's getting painful for us to watch. Us covering
Mhm.
this, isn't it hard to watch? Sin every day is
Yes.
something different with Wendy Williams, and somebody in her camp is selling her short.
Yeah.
Yep. It is. It's real sad, and the other sad part about it is, they won't let her have a relationship with her son. You know, that part.
Who won't
I'm
let her
sure.
have? Maybe
Well, they
she
said that wasn't it that she didn't want her son to come around or something.
right. That's her choice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
her choice. But I don't think. Well, she's probably embarrassed the way she knows she's doing whatever she's doing, so she don't want
Mhm.
Kevin to see her little Kevin, as she
Yeah.
say. But Blueface and that girl, I tell you what, they both of their mamas should have taken birth control.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You're telling the truth. It's sad. A lot of young girls, when you're young, and she's 23. Think you got a lot of growing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just hope that she grows. She could either
Mm.
stay stuck that way, because we know some people in their 40s that act like that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Let's just all pray that Chrisean move on and grow up and know her self-worth one day.
maybe we should get
Mhm.
rid of Blueface, and one day she'll wake up and realize her worth.
Yeah. Bonji, you've been holding us down. How you doing?
Good,
Hey,
how you
Bungie,
guys?
Hey,
Hey,
Bonji.
hi Sin, how are you?
So you're
fine.
Team Pete?
Do you know what? Um, my first thought when it comes to Pete, and I've followed him from when he started on SNL and when he left, is that I have compassion for him based on his past. Wait, Sharrell.
Okay.
I have com- I have compassion for him because when you think of how much trauma he might have gone through as a child, um, some of the trauma that we experience doesn't go away, but
Mhm.
certain things trigger that trauma back.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
did you
So
see him smiling
wait,
in the
wait,
bed with
Cheryl,
Kim?
wait, Cheryl.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
After he finished the relationship with Ariana, he went out with George Clooney's best friend, the model, and the guy who does the tequila with George Clooney. And they were so concerned about his relationship with her that she was actually staying with him. And she was
Mm.
also early 20s. That her father went to his apartment to actually grab her and convinced Pete to go to rehab.
Wow.
So his problems from depression, and he said this openly on SNL, to multiple personality disorder are not a serious diagnosis. And part of mental illness, I know because I have family. Um, part of mental illness is impulsivity.
I don't know, Bonji. When
I'm telling you.
When he sent that picture to Kanye, he was caught up in the little war they had going on with each other.
Yeah, and then now he can't take it because Kim dumped him. And
yeah, he was right. What about what Perry said? He was riding high when he was dating a Kardashian. What about that?
Yep.
Well, I agree. And where I disagree is that he left SNL because of Kim. I think his time was up because he wasn't really creating any content on SNL anymore because I don't know why, but
Kim had his nose wide open.
Mm-hmm.
It was time for him to leave. And then
I don't know. Listen,
let me finish.
Go ahead.
And then when it comes to Wendy, once I see those boom boom shots, I'm like, no. You know, it is so heartbreaking to see someone go from the stature that she had, for how hard she worked, to where she is right now. It is just heartbreaking. And to be honest with you, it's not looking good in terms of the ultimate outcome.
Well, Perry mentioned that the other day. The other ultimate outcome could be she loses her life. This is sad. This is sad. You could have
because when she was on her show, she'll talk about how many different medications and therapies she was on for the lymphedema. Mix that with alcohol. And that becomes lethal.
It looks like her breast. It looks like because her breasts are so big. They're bigger now than they were before because she's lost so much weight. It looks like she's about to fall forward, right?
Oh yes. And then your last two people, I think we shouldn't call them Whitney and Bobby. We should call them Ike and Tina.
Yeah. Is that the best you got, Ike?
I mean, Chrisean. Do you feel more compassion for Chrisean knowing her history now?
Hell no.
Yes and no.
11 kids. That's a lot of 12 children. 12
in a one apartment bedroom. That is I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
And also trauma again with growing up. It doesn't justify her behavior. But her behavior, I believe, could be a symptom of the traumatic experiences that she's been in.
Right.
Maybe.
And someone in the chat brought up that she's had a few pregnancies. I'm not surprised that she chose not to keep the babies.
It might not was
She crazy.
All the way around. Did you want to
She
talk
knows
about?
she crazy.
Hi Val, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, beautiful? You looking all gorgeous. You and Diva. And you too, Perry. You look good too,
I'm
Perry.
gonna say, I'm not tired of y'all leaving my ass out.
Oh yeah, no, I put in a chat. Look, y'all all looking beautiful today. Look, I want Diva to stop trying to play save a hoe. Diva, you got to cut that out. Cut that out. You gonna have to cut that out. You gonna have to call a spade a spade. You stop being that save a hoe shit. Move on. You're gonna have to stop that because you act like you drinking like Wendy or something. What is she doing?
Who is she trying to save, Val? Who's she trying to save? Pete?
Everybody. She's trying to save the crackhead on down. She just trying to save everybody. We can do roll call. Pete got some good dick. Let's just admit it. Pete got good dick. That's why he keep getting all these women. He got some good dick. That's all. Let's admit it. Okay, let's just admit it. When it comes,
He might not know how to use it. He can't keep them.
Well, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got no money to keep him. That's the whole problem with him. He ain't got no money to keep him. He got good dick, but he ain't got no money to keep him. That's why he get him with the dick, but he can't keep him because he ain't got the funds to keep him. You know, their lifestyle.
I'm not feeling sorry for Pete. I'm just not
traumatized.
No. I mean,
look,
we talk about the traumatized stuff, and I get what Bonji was saying, and she's like, yeah, I'm not saying I don't feel sorry for his past stuff, but we talking about today. When you come out saying you traumatized, did something Kanye did to you? No, you was traumatized from 9/11.
He was traumatized for losing another woman.
He traumatized from losing another woman. That's all it is.
Exactly.
Like I just told you, he can't keep up with him. The whole thing. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be honest with the little couple. Y'all, you know what? He likes the attention. Blueface likes the attention that she gives him. She would do anything to be with him. He likes that type of attention. He go out and do his other things, and then other people put him in check, like what they're not gonna deal with. He come back to dum that's gonna do anything that he want her to do.
Right.
True.
You're saying some people like being the cycle of
Yes.
it's a cycle. It's a
And the
roller
whole
coaster.
thing is,
Some people like
you
those
watch.
relationships.
You watch. That's why I said Perry stole my statement, because you watch. That girl is going to end up pregnant. He's gonna beat her tail when she's pregnant. She's gonna lose that baby. He's gonna get locked up behind her for not getting away from her. You watch. That's the only thing. He's gonna get locked up from being. When they tried to put her out that apartment, his assistant tried to put her out that apartment, and she kept saying she lived there. That was his chance to get rid of her. He don't want to get rid of her. He likes the attention. He likes the attention. That's the reason why the girl is still there. He beat her tail, and she went and went home to his house, got in his bed with the same clothes she's rolled on the ground with him slapping her side of her head with. That was some stupid stuff. That's stupid. What do she have? Yeah, that girl might have got a chain for pushing out a baby, but what do she have besides an old bag there? That's what that girl do. Just leave her. She's being used. 12 kids or not. She could be number 12, 10, or 9. She's still doing the same dumb stuff.
Yeah. Thank you, Val. That's
the mothers are not helping. Not that the mothers are responsible for their behavior, because they're both adults. But in my early 20s, I was doing things. So I know.
I don't know about that, Bonji. It don't sound pretty good.
Oh my God! I was up to things.
But Sharrell, did you see how he allowed his girlfriend Dum to disrespect his mama and his sister? That's the reason why his mama tell his business like that, because he let his girlfriend jump on his mom like that. That whole scene was ridiculous. You put your mom and your sister out. That was ridiculous.
But you know what the problem is? His mama was probably too busy trying to be their friends instead of being an adult, being the parent. When you get to that age and you don't respect your mother, and you do that to her.
Well,
hey, Andrea.
His mother was trying to check her about how she was treating his son, and then he had nerves to defend her when your mama was trying to help you, and then that's when things got all out of socket. But as soon as you let I don't care what they're going through. If him and his mama get into it, they get into it. But you don't let nobody else whoop your mama's tail. That's when
that's true. Yeah. Nobody. Andrea, you look nice today. Everybody saying in the chat.
Hey,
I'm gonna say two things, and that's it.
Okay.
I don't feel sorry for Pete. I'm mad because I'm gonna tell you something. These Kardashian women, they get these men who are weak, and they try to destroy their manhood. And this is they're playing games. They gonna catch the wrong one.
Right.
The wrong one. They gonna catch the wrong one, and they gonna put their asses in check. Kim and them whole crew family ought to be shaming themselves.
Yep.
Now,
you use that boy for a storyline for their show.
And they have no talent. Their talent is to run folks crazy.
Laying on their back. Their talent is laying on their back.
You should feel sorry for Pete.
Huh?
For that, you should feel sorry for Pete. He got
no.
caught.
I don't feel sorry for Pete because Pete knew better. Pete saw what had happened. Pete knew better. And Kanye was his friend. He should have never went there. Out of respect.
But that's true.
Out of respect. That's true. So you know what? He gets to be drugged up and down the damn streets. He should have stayed in his place.
But Andrea, do you know that do you know that where I knew that Kim was in it for not genuine feelings? The first time paparazzi caught them when she flew into New York and he took her to Long Island, he was still living in his mama's basement. Well, it's his house. And she spent the night in that basement with the mama upstairs.
She spent the night in the basement?
Yeah.
Okay, look, I'm running out of time. Hold on.
But y'all remember that she put in P head talking about they need to have a baby together. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
He walking around saying he gonna have a baby with Kim. But you know what? She going back to Kanye, and like I said,
No,
next
no,
week,
no,
Kanye,
no, no.
Kanye
I'm
threatened
getting
to
low.
tell the whole story about that family. Remember?
he
Hold on,
ain't gonna
I'm
do it.
getting
He
low.
ain't gonna
I'm
do
getting
it.
low on time. Nina,
He's a
let me give you
fool.
an opportunity to talk. What you want to sound off on?
I just want to say, I want to know what kind of what's the right word? I want what they got, them Kardashians, because they getting them men and hanging them high and low, and I want to know what they got, because I want some of it.
You
They
got it.
got that.
I'm paying
Let me
attention.
tell you what they got. They got that.
it.
They got the name. They got the name brand.
Right.
Mhm.
They got the beauty and then the legs
Yep.
up.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That third part right there, Perry. That's
Yeah,
what I was
exactly.
talking
So
about right
let's
there.
get to that.
Because if that's going to get them coming back and back and back and running them crazy, I want a little piece of that. Give me a little piece of that, Kim. I just want 0.5%. 0.5%, Kim. That's all I want. Just 0.5%.
Well,
But
Nina, should we be ignoring Diva? Because she says she has compassion for people.
Oh God.
You see where that compassion got you right out that house.
Wait a minute. Somebody got to be the sounding board. We need her.
Oh
You know,
God.
we need you, Diva.
Oh,
Even
wow.
Diva just trying to
even though
even the
we
playing
don't
field.
agree with you, Diva, we need you to be a
Diva, please
sounding
stop
bead.
texting. Stop texting Nina.
But
All
look,
right.
this is what I want to say. I want to say one last thing. Wendy Williams, you know, I think she is on a death. I think she just, you know, like, I just don't want to live no more. You know, that's what I'm at. I'm back with Wendy. And you know, my prayers are up with her. I hope she gets the help she needs and she comes around. But I think, you know, with all the losses that's been happened to her, I think she at this point in her mind where she said, I just don't want to live no more. And I'm not saying that that's what she's saying. I'm just thinking that's,
You could be
know,
right. You
who
could be
goes
right.
down, who goes down a roller coaster of hell every day.
Every day.
Every day.
And what you
Every
saying,
day.
Nina, it could be almost like that Thelma and Louise syndrome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And she could
enjoy
be doing
life
she could
and
be doing
have
it to get
fun right
Kelvin
off
back
the
too.
cliff. Huh?
Now she
She
don't
could be
want Kevin back.
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I don't
Yes, you
think she
do.
want Kevin back.
Yes, you do.
She said this is what I believe Wendy when she said this when she was in her right state of mind, that it was she probably could have dealt with the cheating, but it was the baby that took her on a whole new low. You know, I don't think she want him back. I ain't gonna say
She
she
do.
don't still love him, but I don't
She
think she
do.
want him back. I
It was the
just don't.
public shame. It was the public shame. It's the only reason why that girl got rid of him because it was the public shame. You already knew he was dicking and licking all the whole time for years. So it was the public shame. It was the public shame.
And when it comes to Pete Davidson, go ahead, hang him high, hang him low, Pete. Get him how you got him. Just keep on using your tools. That's all I
Swinging
got
and
to say.
banging. He
He got some good
swinging and
tools
banging.
on him. I don't think
Swinging
he's
and
suffering
banging.
though, Sharrell. I don't think he's suffering. I don't care. Kim was a come up for him.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
one of the biggest come ups for him.
Mhm.
And I
Don't
think that they
tell me, Nina. Tell Diva.
yeah, Diva,
I told y'all, Diva save a
you know,
hoe.
well,
Diva ain't listening to y'all.
you the head huncho on the show right now, Sharrell. So I'm just talking to you. And Diva, I really do think that was just a come up, and they probably planned this thing. She was not gonna be with him forever. Pete, come on now, Kim. Even you, Kim, you had to look at him.
He didn't know. He thought it was for real. He got tattoos
No, he
and
didn't.
everything.
Them was fake tattoos. The lies.
He played himself. He played himself.
Yeah, he played himself. If he branded himself like that, he's stupid.
Mm-hmm. He
I
played
ain't getting no
himself.
man tattooed on my arm, and I'm 54.
That's
No,
what he
Pete.
did.
No,
That's a
Pete.
toy. He was a toy. Once
He
you go
was a
black,
toy.
you never,
Got
once you
thrown
go
away
black,
and the
you never go
husband was
back.
happening. Because you know they're not divorced.
No,
Well,
they're not.
he just
But
mad. He
she
just
don't
mad
want
because once you go
Kanye.
black, you never go back. He just mad. He was trying to prove a point.
She don't want
Yep.
Kanye no more.
Wait, hold on. You said that she's mad. I mean, Kanye's mad because Pete's white. What?
Yeah, I say Pete was trying to prove a point that she can come back, but she was like, nope, because in her mind she was like, once you go black, you never go back. She was playing. I told you that boy got some good dick. That's all it was. He got
That's
some
all
good
it
dick,
is.
but it wasn't
That's
right.
all
It wasn't
it
right
is.
long
But
enough.
listen, the one
Must
that
be
got
good. He got
away
some
was
kids' name tattooed on him.
them ain't
He ain't got.
tattoos.
He got initials.
That ain't nothing
Initials
but
could be anything. That could be a bus
listen.
stop initial. You don't know that. That's just some initials on his neck.
But this is what I want to say. The one that got away that she couldn't hook, line, and sinker. was Reggie Bush. He wasn't going for all that mess. He stayed
Right.
with her long enough. He did get him a lookalike Kim though, but he wasn't gonna stay around.
He really did.
No, because he wasn't gonna do what her mama said. He wasn't gonna do what her mama said.
He wasn't gonna do what her mama said. That's
And
right.
not only Reggie Bush, also that Humphreys man. He wasn't about to take her mess either. He wasn't about to take her mess.
That was staged. They wasn't never married.
He was using her. He was the one using her. He was like, "You gonna pay me to leave you?" That's what he was just using.
Yeah,
he
was a basketball player gone wrong. He couldn't play ball. All that height, he couldn't keep a ball in his hand.
Look, don't make the gender give her away at her wedding.
All right, y'all, I gotta end this here because we got.
Can I say one more thing, Sharrell?
Yeah, really quickly. We got to go on Perry's channel. Go ahead.
With Val saying that Pete is that good, maybe we should start a petition and get Wendy on that. Maybe that would help.
What kind of petition? What kind of petition?
to get Skeet and Wendy together. Maybe that would help. It will be a balm on her soul.
Sharrell, Wendy needs a thug. Wendy needs a thug.
Nothing's going to help Wendy but Wendy.
Rehab.
But rehab, yeah. She's got to be ready. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for the good conversation.
Thanks, ladies.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
All right. This is the Wendy thing. I can't. It's another sad video.
Yeah, no, it's sad. Yeah. But,
All right. I gotta wrap this up. If I didn't get to your call backstage, I do apologize. I am simply out of time. You guys, please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. It really helps my video. I want to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, and you do, so I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. We will be going on Perry's channel in about an hour, guys. So thank you. This was another great video. Thank you, Diva. Thank you, Perry. Love working with y'all. Let's say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.